What's up, guys? Kind of in a rush, gotta hurry. Gotta go to work. But this is a video response for Thundering24 Chad. Talking about the retail hobby. And the first card that got you back into collecting, and more importantly, where you got the card from. I'm going to say that this was back in 2007 or 2008. Took my kids to the store, and then I had a buddy with me. We went to a Pomida. Now, for those of you who don't know, a Pomida is like a knockoff of Shopko. And my son at the time liked all the Garbage Pail Kid cards and all that stuff. And he was looking at those, and I walked over by him because, of course, him being, how old was he back in 07? 5 or 6? Him being that age, you know, he'd go buy, you know, or go pick up, you know, just handfuls of packs. And, come on, Dad, let's go. And I walked over there to make sure he wasn't going to basically take the whole box. And there was a couple of packs of cards that were laying there, and they were in like those dollar bin things. They had racing and they had baseball and things like that. Well, in those dollar boxes, they had a couple of things of golf, and I want to say they were 2002 or 2003 Upper Deck. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm buying him cards anyway, so for $1, what the hell, I'll get a pack. So I think I ended up buying like 2 packs for me, and I don't remember how many for him. Then we got back to the house, and you know, my buddy didn't buy anything, but we were just hanging out, talking, and having a couple beers and playing some games and junk. And you know, he's like, "Oh, what about your cards?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah." So I, you know, went and opened them up or whatever. I opened up the first pack, and of course, the whole thing was base all the way through. I think at the time, you could have got shirt cards and things like that. And of course they had autographs, but the autographs were some phenomenal amount, like 1 out of every, you know, 2,000 in some packs or something. So I wasn't expecting anything big. Well, I got to the second pack and I opened it up, and flipping through, everything was base like normal, and you know, I got down to like the second or third to last card, and you know, I went to pull it. Well, here the cards kind of slid over in my hand a little bit, and I just saw like a bluish line going through side of the card. I'm like, what the hell is that? Here I pulled it, and it was a 2002 or 2003 Upper Deck autograph of Phil Mickelson. I damn near hit the ceiling, because here I got an autograph. Not only did I get an autograph, which was really rare, but I got an autograph of Lefty too. That's more or less a golf reference in case some of you don't know what Lefty is. So I'm pretty much tearing through the living room screaming because I have that. And here I go look at the card, you know, more thorough after I get done hitting the ceiling. And I don't know if it was the error by the company or if it was just some kid in the store, but right down the middle of the card, it had a crease, like somebody took the whole pack and just bent it. So it went right down the middle of the card and pretty much right through half the autograph. Now, for me at the time, that lowered it a lot for me because, you know, here I was at like an all-time high as far as that goes. I mean, I hadn't bought in cards since probably 90 or 91 when I was a kid. And, you know, to get a great hit like that and have something like that happen, you know, I didn't really know how to take it, but I don't have the card anymore. What ended up happening is because of that crease, because it drove me nuts enough, I actually ended up selling it, on eBay. But now there's still days now where I still kind of really wish that I would have held on to it. But at the time, the damage that was on the card bothered me enough that I decided to get rid of it. So that's my story. That's where I got the card from, what the card was, and what got me back into the hobby. So, for a retail hit for me, that was the best I've ever had happen. I've gotten a couple autographs out of some, football packs like Topps Chrome and things like that, from like a Target or a Walmart. But they were never as big as that hit was in a $1 or $1.50 golf pack, whatever I paid for it at the time. So, there's my story. Time to eat my food.